All right, welcome to Talking Investing. I'm Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. Today, I want to bring you guys a quick video on Bitcoin, the Bitcoin miners, and what's going on this week. Yesterday was a brutal day. All of a sudden, there was a massive reversal, so I want to go through what happened, look at a few charts, talk about a few things. So if you enjoy this content, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Also, if everybody could please smash the like button, it really helps the channel out a lot. I'm going for 250 likes, and of course, you can hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a video. And I want to take a look at where the Bitcoin miners finished yesterday, because yesterday was a brutal day. I think sentiment was at an all-time low. Just from the comments that I got throughout social media, people were really in a bad place yesterday. And really, if you haven't seen my video that I did yesterday, that's what my video was all about. So I do think that's worth a watch. This was the Bitcoin miner big board as of the end of the day yesterday. Yesterday was a down day. We really tested our recent lows for Bitcoin, and I'm going to go through those charts because that test was almost an exact perfect retest of the lows. So I do think this was a massive reversal. Having said that, I'm going to talk later about the fact that we are still trading in the same range. Yesterday, people were overly depressed. Today, people are potentially overly excited. Okay, so if we look at yesterday, this was red from top to bottom. Mawson, stock ticker MIGI, was actually at 0 on the day. That was the best performing stock. But you can see there's a lot of these that were down 9 or 10%. These were big moves to the downside yesterday. So this felt a little bit like a local bottom. Things were flushing out. And then in the comments section, people were talking about, I would not buy at these prices. I'm still selling. We're going way lower from here. So there's always that reaction, and I totally understand it because that's what it feels like. It feels that way in both directions. As these lows get lower, you almost feel like just getting out and stopping the pain. And then all of a sudden it's one day later and you're going to see, I think we're experiencing FOMO. People can't buy fast enough today. So that's how quickly things can change in cryptocurrency. Beware, just as fast as it changed positive today, we don't know what tomorrow brings. Like I said, I'm going to show you later. I think we're still in a very tight range. We're having super volatile days inside of that range, but if you zoom out a little bit, you're going to see we are about 10 weeks into just going absolutely sideways here. So, okay, this is yesterday. This was the bad news. This is red across the board. This is today's big board. So again, one outlier. DigiHost for some reason is down 2%. Other than that, this is massively green. And this is actually more green today than yesterday was red. You're going to see a bunch of these in double digits. BitDigital's up 16%. Bitfarms is up 15%. Stronghold's up 15%. Mawson's up 11%. Iris Energy's up 11%. Those are the ones that are in double digits. CleanSpark's up 9%. Cypher's up almost 9%. Riot's up almost 9%. So gigantic moves to the upside today. I'll let you guys look at this board for a minute, and it's worth looking at because I'm sure a lot of you stared at that red board yesterday and, look, whether it was your own stocks or you looked at the whole picture. Yesterday was brutal for Bitcoin. It was brutal for the Bitcoin miners. So it's nice to have an immediate uptick the next day. I'm not a day trader, and for the most part, I don't swing trade these stocks. So I'm really not doing anything with this today. I'm not getting out of these positions. I'm not selling anything today. I'm not buying anything today either. This is a gigantic run up. Some of you, if you feel you missed, I know days like this happen when people feel like they missed yesterday and they're jumping in today. So there may be a little bit of FOMO today. Having said that, maybe that was the bottom. That was a really nice retest. So I'm going to look at a chart next that shows you that, and it's possible we've bounced off the bottom, but I'm going to show you a few reasons why I think we're probably still trading in that same sideways range. I haven't seen from a technical standpoint, I'm not seeing the things that show me we're off to the races from here. So, we're moving in that direction, and if we get there, if we break through some technical points, then that would be nice, and I'll do a video right away and let you know. But for me at the moment, I do still think we're inside of what is a pretty tight range despite what looks like these giant moves in the Bitcoin miners. If we look at the Bitcoin chart itself on the 15-minute time frame, you're going to see we had a big move from the bottom yesterday. Even if I just go from this gold line where Bitcoin was when the equity markets closed in the US yesterday, from there until now we're up 4.8%, so close to a 5% move from last night until today. I'm making this video in the middle of the day, so we'll see where the daily candle closes. That is extremely important. Okay, so that leads me to this chart. This is Bitcoin on the 1-day time frame. I've taken all my personal lines of support and resistance off. and I'm just showing you a retest that we had. I mean, this was almost a perfect retest. If you look, you're going to see in blue here, Wednesday, June 14th, almost 3 full months ago. On that day, Bitcoin closed the daily candle at $25,127. So that was the low. So if you look at yesterday's daily candle, you're going to see we do have a candle wick on all of these below, but the actual close yesterday was at $25,157. That's $30 higher than the previous close. So, that's 0.1%. That's how close it was to closing at the exact same number. So that's about as perfect a retest as you can get. So I did think this was extremely encouraging. This was, really close. In the last couple of hours of the day, we were hanging out at this candle wick below this line. It did race back up to the line. From a technical standpoint, this held almost to perfection. I'll go back to my chart on the 1-day time frame. So I've had this purple line. This was the high from August of 2022. That's been a line I've been paying very close attention to. So you can see the 2 days that we double bottomed here were a few dollars below this line. But I always talk about, if we finish a little bit below the line and the next day is a big green candle that reverses 2 daily candles in a row, I talk about that all the time on this channel. If you're not familiar with this concept, I do try to discuss this on every live stream because I don't like people to get fooled. It's what's called a fake out essentially, and it means obviously just exactly what it sounds like. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen today, but if you look at these 2 candles, we had a little bit of a fake out just a little bit below my purple line at 25,200, and now today, in the middle of the day, we're having a giant green candle today. So if this green candle holds today, then, potentially that's the sign of a little bit of a short-term reversal anyway. However, I caution you, if you look inside this circle here, you'll see we've been trading in a very, very, very tight range. So even this giant green candle today really only brings us back up to somewhere between 25,800 and 26,300 has been our trading range for quite some time, really dating back to this red candle on August 17th, and really dating all the way back to June 14th when we had this last test of our purple line here at 25,200. So quickly, I just want to show you the daily RSI. This is trending in the right direction, but it is still below 50. So to me, we're still very sideways and neutral, right? We just ran up over 50 just a couple of weeks ago, only to move sideways really since then. So the price action is sideways, the RSI is sideways, and then if you look at the MACD, if you look at the histogram, you'll see a series of green candles, but these are very small green candles, and they're all very similar in size. So although we had a bullish crossover quite some time ago, picked up no momentum whatsoever. So to me, the price action on the chart, the daily RSI, the daily MACD are all showing us still very sideways activity. So it is encouraging that 25,000 held, because the alternative is that would mean that we were about to take a move to the downside. So we did avoid that. So that's one piece of good news, but I think it's too soon to call a reversal in the trend here. So I would be careful. I don't know that this signals we're off to the races. I would want to see a move on the RSI, a sustainable move above 50, and then start to see some momentum in these green candles on the MACD. Those are just a few of the most common technical things to look at. Most importantly, really, your eyes tell the story. If you look inside this yellow circle, you'll see this is very, very sideways. You could draw a straight line from here to here. So for the last few weeks, we've been extremely sideways. We did have a big down day yesterday, only for it to be canceled today with an even bigger up day. So here we still remain. Having said that, I don't want to throw cold water on a good day. This was a very important day yesterday. We did, I believe, hold support almost to perfection. So I think that's worth talking about. I think that's worth acknowledging and reviewing. So we remain sideways, and the longer we can do this, in my opinion, the higher the probability is that we get back on track into what has really been the larger trend. We're still in a 9-month upward trend bull market. So we've had 3 20% pullbacks inside of that period of time. We're in the middle of one right now, but the other 2 broke out to the upside. So I still hold out hope. I do believe the next move is to the upside. I just don't think we've by any means confirmed that yet. So having said that, I am going to enjoy this green day. We'll see if it holds on for the rest of the day. This is a very, very strong move to the upside. So this was just a super quick video. I wanted to go through with these wild swings yesterday and today. I just wanted to give everybody a little catch-up video. For the members, obviously, we have a members-only live stream today after the market closes. So looking forward to seeing all you guys there. If you're not a member, you're welcome to join. Membership is only $5. You can hit the join button on the YouTube page. It's right next to the subscribe button. If you do so, you can join us in today's members-only live stream. We do have a members-only live stream every Tuesday after the market closes. We also have a members-only Discord, and we have a large library of content that has been for the members-only of videos. So, I think there's a lot of value in there. Consider joining, and special thanks to all of the members that have joined and helped support the channel. So that's my quick update for the day. Best of luck, everybody. Let's hope this green day holds. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next video.